If you have been holding off on buying a new streaming device, I have some news that might make you pause. The whispers coming out of Cupertino are becoming impossible to ignore, and they point to something massive landing later this year. We are talking about an Apple TV update that is not just a simple refresh. It is arguably the most significant shift for Apple's home entertainment strategy in over a decade. Today, we are diving deep into the 2026 Apple TV 4000. The device that is positioning itself to be the true brain of your home, and why you should absolutely wait before hitting that checkout button. Let's be real for a second. The current Apple TV 4000 has been a reliable workhorse, but it is starting to show its age. We have been living with the same fundamental hardware experience since 2022, but according to the latest supply chain reports and insider insights, Apple has been waiting for one specific catalyst to drop the new model, the full public rollout of the next generation of Siri powered by Apple Intelligence. Think about your current TV setup. It is a screen for content, sure, but soon it is expected to transform into a proactive AI-driven hub. The rumors indicate that Apple is preparing to pack the A17 Pro chip or potentially even more advanced silicon directly into the sleek, familiar housing of the new Apple TV. Now, why does a streaming box need a Pro-level chip? It is not just for faster menus. It is for on-device processing. To run the new, truly conversational and context-aware Siri, you need serious compute power. The current A15 chip simply does not have the neural engine overhead to handle the advanced Apple Intelligence features that are coming to our living rooms this fall. By moving to a 3nm architecture, Apple is setting the stage for a device that does not just stream 4000 video. It understands your preferences, manages your smart home in real time, and interacts with your Apple ecosystem with a level of intelligence we have never seen on a TV box before. One of the most fascinating aspects of this upcoming release is the shift in connectivity. We are hearing strong signals that this device will be the first to embrace Wi-Fi 7. If you are a gamer or someone who streams massive 4K HDR files, you know that latency is the enemy. Wi-Fi 7 opens up the 6 GHz band, offering significantly faster speeds and, more importantly, much lower latency. This is the difference between a buffer-free experience and the dreaded spinning wheel. And for those of you who use your Apple TV as a threadboard router or a Matter controller for your smart home, this improved wireless stability will be a game changer. Your home automation commands, turning on the lights, locking the doors, adjusting the thermostat, will execute almost instantaneously. There is also a lot of buzz surrounding the memory. While the current model has served us well, the inclusion of 8 GB of RAM is being heavily tipped for this 2026 version. This bump is not just a nice-to-have. It is an essential requirement. Apple Intelligence is memory hungry. If Apple wants to bring features like on-device summary generation, advanced natural language processing for finding content, and potentially even more complex gaming capabilities, that extra RAM is non-negotiable. Speaking of gaming, let's talk about ray tracing. With the A17 Pro or later chipsets, we are looking at hardware-accelerated ray tracing finally coming to the big screen. This means lighting, shadows, and reflections in Apple Arcade titles are going to look closer to console quality than ever before. If you have been waiting for the Apple TV to become a legitimate gaming contender, this might finally be the year. Now, let's talk about the design. If you are expecting a radical new aesthetic, you might want to adjust your expectations. Most credible sources suggest Apple will stick to the same compact, black, squircle-shaped design we know and love. While some tech enthusiasts might dream of a redesigned, ultra-slim chassis, Apple's focus here is clearly on internal performance and software integration. They have perfected the invisible tech look, a device that hides in your media console and just works. However, keep an eye on the remote. While the current Siri remote is premium and well-loved, there is talk of potential adjustments, possibly even including ultra-wideband chips for precision finding, similar to how you track an AirTag. Imagine never losing your remote in the couch cushions again because you can just ping it from your iPhone with pinpoint accuracy. You might be asking, why is Apple taking so long? The answer is software readiness. We saw the launch of tvOS 27 at WWDC, and while it brought some great quality of life updates like improved AirPlay responsiveness, a redesigned podcasts app, and better accessibility tools, the big AI features were noticeably absent from the wider rollout. This is a deliberate tactical move. Apple wants the new hardware to be the exclusive launchpad for the full AI-powered Siri experience. Buying a new Apple TV in early 2026 would have been a mistake because you would have missed out on the dedicated neural processing that this Siri AI requires to run effectively. They are aligning the hardware launch with the ecosystem refresh, meaning everything from your HomePods to your Apple TV will start communicating in a unified, AI-led language this autumn. So, who is this for? If you are already deep in the Apple ecosystem, this is a no-brainer. This is not just a media player. It is an Apple Intelligence endpoint. It will likely bridge the gap between your iPhone, your Mac, and your physical home environment. If you currently own an Apple TV from 2017 or earlier, or even if you are on the HD model, the leap in performance, connectivity, and AI capability will feel like moving from a calculator to a supercomputer. The integration of the A17 Pro chip also suggests a significant improvement in media decoding capabilities. We are talking about support for a V1, which is becoming the standard for high-efficiency streaming across platforms like YouTube and Netflix. By integrating this at the hardware level, the 2026 Apple TV will consume less energy while streaming higher bitrate content. This efficiency isn't just about saving a few cents on your electricity bill. It is about thermal management. A device that runs cooler can maintain peak performance for longer, ensuring that your 4K HDR streams don't stutter during marathon viewing sessions. Furthermore, let's look at the broader context of Apple's services. Apple TV Plus has seen a massive surge in original content quality, and Apple knows that the hardware is the gateway to those subscriptions. By making the Apple TV more powerful, they are effectively removing the hardware barrier that might prevent users from fully utilizing their high-tier services. Whether it's the spatial audio features, the high bitrate streaming, or the deep integration with Apple Fitness Plus, the new hardware is designed to make the entire Apple services package feel snappier, more premium, and more integrated. There is also the matter of gaming. While Apple has historically been lukewarm about console-level gaming, the hardware trajectory suggests a change of heart. By pushing for ray tracing and leveraging the massive libraries already available on the App Store, they are positioning the Apple TV as a casual to mid-core gaming console. With a controller like a PS5 DualSense or an Xbox Series controller connected via Bluetooth, the 2026 Apple TV could finally become the living room gaming solution that many have wanted since the early days of the App Store on Apple TV. Do you think Apple is finally going to take gaming seriously? Or is this just another spec bump in disguise? Are you planning to upgrade as soon as the pre-orders go live, or are you waiting to see if these AI features actually change your day-to-day viewing habits? I am curious to see where you stand on this. Make sure you have your notifications turned on so you don't miss the final reveal where we compare the benchmarks of this new unit against the outgoing model. For the latest in tech, unbiased reviews, and deep dives into the gear that matters, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.